Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today we are going to be coding plugins with ChatGPT. Now, you've seen videos like that, but what they don't show you is the hidden backend of ChatGPT. A lot of people don't know about this, and it's actually way more powerful and it's way cheaper too. So if you stick by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use it, how to get credits for 1/3 of the price of the front-end ChatGPT, which is like this one. Is very crippled, and of course there's more options. If I pay them $20 per month, I understand, but I'm going to be showing you this, which is the back end of it. There is no fancy editing to this video because I hate when a YouTuber cuts every 3 seconds into something I'm trying to learn. So I'm just going to be showing you the core concept of this video right now. Before I do, if you don't know coding and you don't know Java, it's going to be impossible to make Minecraft plugins. That's why I've been spending the last 6 years teaching people how to understand code and how to be proficient, even if you're not good at math, even if you're a slow learner, and even if you've never coded anything before. If you want to learn more how to code, check out my class. It's below this video in the description. It's going to not only show you how to code in Java, but it's also going to teach you Minecraft plugins specifically so that using ChatGPT will be way easier. Because one mistake I see people make, they haven't made Minecraft plugin and they think that some magic code generator will fix all their problems, and it won't. Because the biggest issue that I see with, doesn't matter the secret backend or the regular front end, they hallucinate a lot. Okay, they make the code up. So you gotta understand the basics. And I don't care if you take my course, I don't care if you go with Udemy, please don't. Maybe on YouTube is a good start if you absolutely don't have any money. So I don't care how you learn Java and how you learn the basics, but you gotta learn the basics first, because the precondition to use ChatGPT to make code is to understand it. Having said that, out of the way, this is how you use it. First of all, you need to open an account at a platform OpenAI.com. When it comes to opening credits, you can just use your credit card and you can see how cheap that is. So since last year, which has been 13 months, I've only spent 40, 60, 75 bucks, and 75 divided by 13 is just $5.76 per month. So for me personally, that really depends on your usage, but for me personally, it's almost 4 times cheaper than having to spend $20 for something which I may or may not use that particular month. Which brings me to the next point. These credits, I think they expire 1 year from the date of your purchase. If you don't spend them today or this month, they will not expire. You can always return back and use it next month. After you sign up, I want you to go to the chat right here, and you will need to make a new model. So I just called mine, or it's called a preset. I just called mine a Minecraft plugin. First, you need to select the model. And what I do love about this is they give you a lot of flexibility. And they give you all these crazy models to choose from. We're going to be testing the 01 preview, and we're going to be testing the one that nobody talks about, which is the ChatGPT 4.5, I would call it, latest, which is really the beta of the latest features, which you won't find this in the 4.0 model. So we're going to scroll down right here. And then everything else can stay the same except max tokens. We're going to be maxing that to 16K to make sure that the model in human language remembers more stuff. And it also can generate longer responses, which is super helpful in case the code needs to be a little bit longer. Now, for the message, you need to tell him that you're developing Minecraft plugins, and then you need to give him some specifications. So I just give him Spigot API, needs to be high performant, need to work on Java 8 because we still use it. Use these and that technology. If you don't work with this, you can just get rid of it. If you prefer working with Gradle, then you can write that right here. Now, the key here I found is to tell him to keep the answers short. Avoid tangents and unasked for information. Otherwise, it'll just get crazy and super long, and no one's going to read that. I personally like to use adventure library and mini message, so I told the bot that. Do not post your POM unless asked for, also good. Do not give examples unless asked for, also good. And also my personal favorite, only use blocks and if while do statements if necessary. You can give him any instructions you want. You can copy those. If you are a beginner, again, please, you have to at least understand either Gradle or Maven. So learn one, and I have a course which will teach you Maven specifically, but we also have students that use Gradle and they shared tutorials inside my school. So if you want to start there, that's fantastic. If not, I think internet is full of free, wonderful answers, and you'll be just fine. And now, when it comes to the chat message, we just need to start asking him to do something. So my first prompt is actually quite complicated. I will ask him to make a custom animation plugin. I know you guys love these kind of stuff. So I simply told him, and I'm saying him all the time, but I know it's it, but my language is just easier. So I told him, the bot, to display a big heart in front of the player and automatically rotate it wherever the player is looking at. Let's see what this will do. Here's the plugin code, and it doesn't look that bad, to be honest. I had a quick look, especially with these more advanced animations. I know a lot of you guys can't really think that in your head, neither can I, but the AI seem to be quite good at this, which is one of the great use case for when to use it. Now let me try to copy and put it in the plugin. Now, I already have something called a plugin template, which you can just get from my GitHub. I'm going to leave a link to that in the video description. The great thing about this, it already comes with everything imported for you, including the POM file. Again, if you are a beginner, you should at least understand the structure. Don't worry too much about the build file. We're not going to be using that. And then I'm just going to be pasting the class right here. And then we just need to open up POM. And then we need to locate the main class. We need to change the main class to heart animation plugin, just like that. Please note that the plugin template uses my personal build setup or build library called Foundation. More about that in another video. Long story short, you don't have to worry too much about that. If you have an extending Java plugin class, it will not be even loaded. All right, let's see what this will do. I'm gonna go ahead and right click. And yes, I'm using Eclipse. I think it's fantastic. I like both IntelliJ and Eclipse. Those of you guys that are wondering, I'm going to be running a clean install. By the way, if you're using IntelliJ, there should be an edit configuration button somewhere on the top right corner. So just click it and then type clean install for new Maven build. So same procedure. And then in Eclipse, we actually need to do one more step. We need to select Java 21. If you run it and it doesn't work in IntelliJ, I guess you need to do the same. You'll find it somewhere in the edit configuration window. Let's run it. Let's compile the plugin. Now, hopefully we'll say build success. If it doesn't, please post this log, upload it somewhere and post it below the video. Now, there we go. The ChatGPT has actually missed to the critical feature of making this command work. So, which is quite sad. What I need to do, I'm just making this for more of a beginner audience. So to make a new command, you can just edit the pre-made plugin.yaml. I'm just gonna type heart here, right here, and that's all you need. It's a bit of a trick. You can put more stuff here, but you absolutely don't need to. Make sure you have the 2 commas to separate a new section, and then go back into the main class. We're gonna be getting the command, and then we're gonna be setting the command executor to this. A bit outdated. You have to understand bukkit API is from 2011, and that's why Paper decided finally to make a hard fork. Okay, now in the game, that looks interesting. I think we got a little bit of a heart. I just don't think the shape, I think the shape is extremely narrow. Yeah, it does rotate, but there's something wrong with the shape. And I also wanted the particles to be all around. Let me change that. So I said the shape is too narrow, make it wider. Also make the outline render at once, change the particles too. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy this method and then that method. And now we face our first hard problem. So the particles name actually changed, I think 1.20.6, which ChatGPT doesn't know about. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna manually select a happy villager, and that should appear automatically if you just hit space and spacebar and control, and you can see all the particles that are available. This will not work on all Minecraft releases, but this video is not how to make the plugin work anywhere. Otherwise, I would be spending 40 minutes here. So there are ways to make it work on multiple Minecraft versions for sure, but I'll make another video about that. In fact, I think I already did. It's called How to Make Your Plugin Work on 1.8.8. And surprise, I've typed heart, and now it seemed to be actually working. The shape does not rotate like this, which maybe I could improve by further chatting with the same thing, but at least it now looks like a heart. It's quite beautiful. It's really cute. So there you have it. The biggest warning, the biggest lesson that I want to take, that I want to give you in this video: don't use it blindly. You gotta understand Java. You gotta know how to read the code. You gotta know how to diagnose and fix the issues, because ChatGPT needs a lot of talking back and forth. Even the backend, which is cheaper, it has access to brand new, unreleased, and better models. It still needs some time to do. Now, what happens if I change models and I go to the 01 preview, the best and the most expensive model? I can click clear right here. And by the way, guys, I forgot to save the preset, right? If you've done that, you need to configure it manually and then hit save changes down here. But I already did save it previously, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me type the same message, see what happens. And now this model is doing some thinking time behind, so we're going to have to wait for the answer. This is completely normal. Don't get surprised if it takes you 15-20 seconds to get one. So let's have a look at the code. First thing, I do see that the command hard had its executor set properly, so great sign of improvement right here. And then on disable, there is a cleanup, and then hard tasks, they were cleared and they were also canceled, which I don't think it worked the same way. Oh yeah, it did. But here, for some reason, it decided to use a lambda, and here it just used the good old for loop. And then here, I guess the logic of this is the same. However, it did split it, so it gave you 2 classes instead of 1, and it gave you a nice heart animation class. I wonder what a T is, because I told him, oh, this is made for a player, right? So this will work properly for multiple players, and it also auto-cancels if the player has disconnected, which is really nice. And then it's got some mathematical magic behind, and even more math magic, which I can't read, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy everything, and let's see what this will do. And again, we got some redstone right here that need some changes. It doesn't work. I'm just going to pick Happy Villager again. And then it got some weird numbers and a null right here. I really doubt that this super long and outdated method is going to work. If it doesn't, I'm going to make some changes to it. So inside the game, I did type heart, and it looks like the shape is actually bigger. It looks like it's looking like a heart, but then the problem is, again, it does render it one at a time. So we would need to go back and forth, but it looks like it's a bit better. That this model performs more thinking, so it can correct itself before you need to speak with him. So anyways, yeah, and it also gives you the plugin configuration. Okay, so it seems more robust. But again, this is also because you can't really give him instructions and then save this as a preset. So where to start if you want to make Minecraft plugins? You have YouTube, which is madness. You have outdated, disconnected from each other, unsupported, and chaotic tutorials. You have Mine Academy, which is my school, so full disclosure, and we teach you all of it. We teach you how to build a plugin, how to fully understand it, and then how to go to ChatGPT, and how to have a back and forth, how to converse with it in such a way that it actually gives you great code, how to fix the code, how to go back to GPT and get it even more polished, and how to speed up the plugin development 10-15 times. So I do recommend you check the courses. I'm going to leave the link to my courses in the video description. You can also read books, I guess, but there's no books written on ChatGPT and Minecraft plugins, so good luck. Just please make sure to read the code, make sure you understand. Don't just blindly copy it, because as we've seen, it doesn't know everything. It doesn't validate if the code actually will run, and it also hallucinates methods that are not there, methods that have changed. You really need to understand, and you really need to use your brain with ChatGPT instead of using ChatGPT as a replacement. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you will start using this better version, the backend of ChatGPT, which is cheaper, it's faster, gives you access to better models, and I will see you in the next video. Subscribe and take care. Bye.